ingredients are insulin and SOURSOP leaves, which were sun-dried, and then after sun-drying, were collected for grinding using mortar and pestle. The ground tea leaves were then put in separate containers before putting them into tea bags using the ratios given by the researchers in the statement of the problem. The researchers put approximately 2 grams of insulin in SOURSOP leaves according to the ratios in the statement of the problem. Each empty tea bag weighs approximately 0.25 to 0.30 grams.
Equipment used in testing the effectiveness of IGNECATA tea is the glucometer. A glucometer is a device where you insert the test strip to collect blood drawn by the lancing device. A lancing device is a tool that collects blood from human fingertips when a lancet or a needle is inserted. As shown in the video, the patient's fingertip is punctured using the lance device, and the first blood specimen drawn from the fingertips are wiped off, and then the next blood specimen is obtained by the test strips to the glucometer for more accurate results.
The results of IGNECATA tea's physical properties are interpreted based on the legend formulated by the researchers before the experimental and product testing procedures. The color of the product, when brewed, gave us a satisfactory mean score of 3.5 based on the observations of the researchers and the participants. The product smell or aroma are also observed by the researchers and the participants, which gave an excellent mean score of 3.67. The taste of the product was assessed by the participants and gave us another satisfactory mean score of 3. The overall mean of aesthetics or physical properties of the product gave us a satisfactory mean score of 3.39. The interpretations of the researchers on the fasting blood sugar of the participants are based on the information provided by Mantra. The pre-consumption fasting blood sugar of participant 1 is 211 milligrams of glucose per deciliter of blood, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 1 lowered to an almost normal fasting blood sugar of 103 milligram per deciliter. Participant 2's pre-consumption fasting blood sugar is 314 milligrams per deciliter, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 2 lowered to a normal fasting blood sugar of 88 milligrams per deciliter. The first participant of product 2 has the pre-consumption fasting blood sugar of 220 milligrams per deciliter, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 1 lowered to a normal fasting blood sugar of 100 milligrams per deciliter. The pre-consumption fasting blood sugar of participant 2 is 124 milligrams per deciliter, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 2 lowered to a normal fasting blood sugar of 81 milligrams per deciliter. For product 3, the pre-consumption fasting blood sugar of participant 1 is 111 milligrams per deciliter, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 1 lowered to a normal fasting blood sugar of 85 milligrams per deciliter. Participant 2's pre-consumption fasting blood sugar is 154 milligrams per deciliter, and after 7 days of consumption, the fasting blood sugar of participant 2 lowered to a 121 milligram per deciliter, which is still high for the normal blood sugar levels. The average of the post-test of the participants of each product will be summarized. Using the summarized data, the one-way ANOVA table tells us that there is at least one significant difference between the means of the product post-test. Using an online software, the researchers performed a post-hoc test called the Chukis Honestly Significant Difference or Chukis HSD. It gave us the interpretation that product 1 differs significantly from both products 2 and 3. To further lessen the probability of having a type 1 error, the researchers used the Bonferroni correction test, which gave us another critical p-value of 0.01667. This test gave us the interpretation that product 1 differs significantly from product 2 and product 3, which solidifies the results of the Trugis HST.